Okay, so this is going to be the first optimization problem that we're going to do. You have to first think about what you're trying to optimize or maximize. A farmer wants to construct a rectangular pig pen using 500 feet of fencing, so that's obviously informative. The pen will be built next to an existing stone wall, so only 3 sides of the fence will need to be constructed to enclose the pen. So here's the wall, and here is the pen. So wall. What dimension should the farmer use to construct the pen with the largest possible area? So that's what we're trying to maximize. We're trying to maximize area. An area is length times width. So we're going to label this drawing. Doesn't matter whether you call it X or Y. These two are going to be the same, and this is going to be Y. So we know that we have 500 feet of fencing, so that's perimeter. So I'm going to start with that. Perimeter equals X plus Y. So we know the perimeter is 500, and we have 2X plus Y. Now what we want to do, let's take a look at this area. We know it's length times width, so in this case it's X times Y. We need to take this equation and isolate one of the variables so we can plug it into this before we take the derivative. Largest possible area, remember we have a parabola. The largest possible area is going to be at the vertex, and what do we know about that? We know the slope is equal to 0 at that point, the tangent line. So do I want to isolate the X or the Y? Probably the Y, makes it a little bit easier. So Y equals 500 minus 2X. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to plug it into that equation. So area equals X times 500 minus 2X. So now I'm going to distribute before I take the derivative. It's 500. 500x minus 2x squared. Now I want to take the derivative of this with respect to x. So it's dA over dx equals 500 minus 4x. Now the change in the area, we want that to be equal to 0 because, again, we're dealing with this so we have 0 equals 500 minus 4x. So 4x equals 500. Divide both sides by 4. Divide both sides. X equals 100. Let's see. 500 divided by 4 without a calculator. 1, 2, 5. 125. So x is 125. X is also 125. So now let's figure out what y is. So we know that y is equal to 500 minus 2 times 125. Y equals 500 minus 250. Y equals 250. So what dimensions? So it's going to be 125 feet by 250 feet. And this one is going to be the sides that are perpendicular to the wall. And this one is going to be the side parallel to the wall. And that's how you do those problems.
You're the smartest person I know.